Protests, CIA's coup 5 million. How US changed regime in Iran in 1953. Explain in the Israel-Iran conflict. US President Donald Trump has joined hands with Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He has been repeatedly exerting pressure on Iran, even mentioning the possibility of ouster of Tehran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khomeini. Iranians, however, are not new to the United States US enforcing a regime change in their country. In 1953, the US helped stage a coup to overthrow Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. Why Mossadegh wanted to nationalize the country's oil fields, which would hit the US and Great Britain, which were dependent on oil from the Middle East. The move gained popularity in Iran and was seen as victory for the then USSR. The coup was meant to support Iran's monarch Mohammad Reza Pahlavi to rule as Shah of Iran, and appoint a new Prime Minister General Fazlollah Zahedi. 9 years after Iranian Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh was overthrown, a declassified CIA document showed the agency was involved in the 1953 coup. Former President Barack Obama had acknowledged the U.S. involvement in the coup in 2009. The Independent National Security Archive Research Institute had published the document. The declassification marked the CIA's first formal acknowledgement of its involvement. The documents were declassified in 2011 and given to George Washington University Research Group under the Freedom of Information Act. And thus began the rule of Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, a Shia cleric, as the supreme leader, the highest authority in the new system based on Vilayat Faqih guardianship of the Islamic jurist. After Khomeini's death, Ayatollah Ali Khomeini became the supreme leader of Iran on June 4, 1989. And Israel wants the US to join the conflict and use its unique military edge and weaponry, such as the GBU-57 bunker-busting bomb, to destroy the Iranian nuclear complex at Fordow, which is buried deep underground. The general opinion is that Israel can delay the program, but only the US can destroy it. The US has bolstered its military presence in the Middle East, deploying over 31 refueling aircraft to Europe and redirecting the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier to the region. The move is to enhance air power and ensure protection of American assets amid the intensifying conflict. Trump has warned Tehran's residents to evacuate, signaling a readiness for more direct involvement if necessary. On Monday evening, the president wrote on Truth Social that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. He has also clearly said that Iran cannot win this war. Trump refused to sign a draft joint statement prepared by G7 leaders calling for a de-escalation of the conflict between Israel and Iran. The US president, however, vetoed an Israeli plan to assassinate Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khomeini. Swipe left for next video. Meanwhile, in a sign that Iran did not want US involvement, it has not directly targeted US bases or personnel, nor has it widened the conflict, by going after shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. With CNN Input's latest blogs.